I want to take a moment to talk about imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is something you may or may not be aware of. You might be able to guess from the title of it, but basically it's about the idea that leaders usually think they're an imposter to some extent. I've worked with many leaders over 30 years, and especially when they get into new roles, and even some that have been in roles for years, they feel like an imposter. They feel like they really aren't good enough to be in that role. They really don't deserve that role. They don't deserve the money that they make, whatever the piece might be. They just don't feel good enough about themselves or about their work and where they are. And it's very interesting because most of these leaders are very accomplished, and most of them are doing very well, but some are not. And interesting, sometimes they kind of cloud the issue or act like they're doing better than they are and be almost bullyish about it, when deep down, if I really get to them and talk to them and get them to open up and feel safe, they will tell me that they don't feel good enough. They don't feel like they're good at their job or do it well enough, whatever it might be. So I just wanted to throw this idea out there for those of you who don't know. Imposter syndrome is real. And it can actually be generalized into the general population, right? We all have imposter syndrome about things all the time. Way too many of us don't feel good enough. The truth is we're all good enough just the way we are. We may not be on someone else's measure, but that never matters if we really get it right inside. So take a look at imposter syndrome for yourself. Think about it in those terms and think about how you might just decide to be enough where you are right now, whatever that is. And then yes, you can always get better. And as I've talked about before, getting better is the process, is the fun. It's actually the fun of doing what I do and doing what most people do. If you're not making any progress, you will be missing a key contributor to happiness. So understand that and focus on it. And I hope this was helpful. And thank you, and have a good one.